I'm Sam.
Hey everybody, I'm Jen, and we are with Asheville Date Night.
Welcome to Love Remedies.
For this Do Good Date Night, it is a fundraiser for Asheville Strong, and Asheville Strong is a wonderful nonprofit organization that came out of COVID, and it started with what, a hashtag?
Yeah, it started with the hashtag Asheville Strong, and we're really excited to have some folks here today to tell you more about this awesome organization and how they're supporting Asheville restaurants and the Asheville community at whole.
Right.
Well, yeah, just to tell you a little bit about what we do, if you're not familiar, first of all, you can find us on www.ashevillestrong.com if you want to find all the gory details that we have there. But we started working with Catherine. She already had an awesome, powerful site where she was setting the world up with gift cards to help support our food and beverage industry. And, just powers collided. And here we are. We've got a 501c3 that has a fund, so that we're collecting any sort of donations that can help folks in the future. If something like this were to ever happen again, we're not having to worry with, what the government's going to do. Is it going to happen today, tomorrow, 6 months from now? For that immediate relief, we're handing out meals, and that is Feed Our City. And Shay is very well versed in that. I'll let me tell you a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so with the project of Feed Our City, the nice thing about that is that we're able to work with restaurants in the area. And we currently have 5 that we're working with. And we're also helping keep the staff provided with the job and the farmers alive. So they're getting the produce, the meats, and so it's very turnkey for the restaurants.
And what a lucky city we live in. It's not your run-of-the-mill free meal. It's not limited to anyone that's just an absolute dire need. If you're struggling at all, please come by.
So check out Asheville Strong. We do have our cookbook still for sale. We have a bar menu cookbook coming up. And did I say that right at all? That was very much a tongue-tied thing.
It was a cocktail.
So,
a cocktail
it's
portion.
a cocktail book. So check out. Stay tuned for that.
Without further ado, this is such a treat to be able to learn how to make your own cocktails from home, and who better to learn from but Charlie Hodge, the owner of Sovereign Remedies. Yay!
Hey everyone, welcome! It's so nice to see you all. We really miss everyone so much here at Sovereign. I'm really excited about coming out of the winter, coming out of some of this crazy, and everyone getting safe and being able to see a full bar again. So this is kind of the best thing we can do right now, and I love it. And thank you for supporting Asheville Strong. We are so blessed to be right next to Herbiary, and I lean on those beautiful ladies all the time on how to concoct the right things. All the spirits are actually made here in Asheville. We are so fortunate to have exceptional distillers. So we kind of picked a lot of things that I've been drinking a lot lately, little special things that have come out, some real treats. Cultivated Cocktail has put out their Asheville vodka. Let me tell you, this is so beautiful. On its own is great, but it is my favorite thing to do infusions with. The body, the way it holds all the flavors, really exceptional. So basically, just cut those figs in half. You're going to do about a quart size. I kind of just grabbed one of these over at the health food store, used about that much. Cut them in half and put them in the vodka. Basically, you can take this guy, just a mason jar, put it on the counter, but when you go buy it, just give it a little shake, and then you're gonna really help kind of agitate that and get that infusion going really quick. This has been going for about a week now. The other little trick, if you get those figs and they're just a little too gummy, just put them in your oven, a really low temperature, and just get them to dry out a little bit more, because you really want to concentrate those sugars, so when it gets into that spirit, it kind of pulls all of those out. So let's get right into this game. I just cut some oranges down in half, just a couple pieces. You're gonna take your muddler, and basically you're trying to get the juice and then also the oils out of the rind. I brewed off a little bit of Earl Grey tea. I love the bergamot in it, against the orange, against the fig. It's killer. So we're gonna do 3 ounces of just this nice little Earl Grey tea I brewed about an hour ago. And then you get the fig infused vodka. And we're gonna do 2 ounces of this guy. The great thing about this drink too is if you just want time with your honey, you can make a big batch of this and then just pour it as you want. So you don't have to worry about getting up, going to the bar. You can just have a good time. So I'm gonna put a little bit of ice in here. Give it a little, get those ingredients a little bit up and rowdy. And then if you've been to Sovereign, you kind of know we get kind of this beautiful addiction to glassware. So I found this gorgeous guy. Here is the best part. Those figs that you infuse in the vodka are little bomb treats. You can chew on these and you'll be in a happy place real quick. So here we have the figa. It's just kind of like a extra plus little iced tea, a little fruit, a little excitement, goes down super easy. So either be cautious or don't be cautious. Have a great time. The next cocktail is Nuts About You. So what we're gonna do is start with our Hayman rum from Dalton Distillery. And I pulled this bottle too. They also have this oak rum, which is amazing. If you want to do like a whiskey-esque kind of drink, I've been playing with that. Really good time. So I'm going to do just about 1.5 ounces. This lovely rum. And then, if this doesn't get you in the right place at the right time, I don't know what will. Chemist came out with a chocolate orange cordial. Absolutely amazing. They've done a short run of it, but we made sure that they had some down at the distillery. Basically, all these spirits, you can visit the distillery, and the distilleries themselves will be donating to Asheville Strong. It's a really great way to meet the wonderful people that are making these drinks, these spirits, and to see where they're made. So I'd say, take a little trip around, see what they're doing. We do 3/4 ounce. And then it's gonna get real sexy now. We got some Edna Rhyme. Edna Rhyme, it does a Appalachian Fernet, and the really amazing thing that we have going on here in the mountains here is some of the most diverse plants and herbs. They're really kind of getting into there and doing this beautiful thing made here. This is gonna have a little bit more of those deeper flavors, and it's gonna help kind of balance out some of the decadence that you got in the Chemist, and be a really great time. The next thing, because not everyone is a friend of the cow juice, we got the almond coconut. Also almonds, sexy time, yep. So we're gonna do 1 ounce of this. Get your ice in here. And I wanna say, you don't gotta be fancy. If you're at home and you don't have your little shaking tin and your crazy party, you can again go back to your little friend, the mason jar, and you can get everything in here, give it a shake that way. Get this game going. And here we go. This is this sexy, desserty, yummy treat to share. And great if you're not someone who drinks a whole lot. It's gonna be something that I think might just really connect with you. Give it a little garnish of orange. And what's the most beautiful thing ever? A little bit of French broad chocolate, 100% dark. Who's got the party? You do. And here is Nuts About You. This delicious fun drink. Again, not only do you support 1, 2, but 3 Asheville distilleries. Killing it. If you're like my friend Shay, you like an old fashioned. So what we're gonna do here is do a little bit of rip old fashioned, kind of put some things in there that also kind of are a little connected to the libido. You saw on your ingredients list that we made a little bit of a cinnamon habanero syrup. Super easy, simple syrup. So it's 1 part sugar to 1 part water. As a tea, we steep up those cinnamon sticks and then add a little bit of the habanero. We're gonna do a 1/4 ounce of this guy. And I know I just sound like I'm in love with everything. I kind of am. Oak and Grist, wow. They're coming out with their single malt and their malt whiskey. So we're gonna do 2 ounces of this. Cider ice cubes ahead of time. And super, super easy. You don't have to have a crazy ice program. All you really need is just some muffin tins. Perfect for the size of a glass. Put a locally pressed cider there. And the great thing is this drink just kind of keeps changing. It gets deeper and richer and more fun. Super simple if you don't want to have too many ingredients. And I'd say downright delicious. And then we're gonna just garnish with a couple dehydrated apples. And here we have the oak fashioned. So here you are, our Sovereign Remedies, Love Remedies for 2021. Hopefully, we'll be able to see you soon and make you something. Here at Sovereign Remedies, we also have the Getaway down on the river, formerly Old Shakey's Getaway, now the Getaway Tiki Bar. And then also Asheville Beauty Academy, which will have a great dance party, beautiful space that Tressa maintained and kept going for years. Have been blessed to be part of our family now. So again, we miss everyone so much and looking forward to sharing Making a Drink with you. Thank you again, visiting Sovereign Remedies virtually. I'm really excited to see our city getting healthy, getting back. My mom gets her 2nd vaccine tomorrow. And just really looking forward to being back in the city that I love so much and seeing the people that I miss so much, our regulars. Sincerely, happy Valentine's Day.